Jobber Wrestling Corner, Episode 52, Survivor Series 2017. Welcome to Jobber Wrestling Corner, where... The fuck?
About?
The fuck?
You mean the fact that there were two sole survivors?
Well, not just that, after that...
there was like a team with two members who survived, which somehow made them the co-sole survivors, when technically to be a sole survivor, you have to be one.
Well, not just that, but how it happened. The fuck?
Fair enough. So I'm one of your hosts, SRL Level.
I'm Scott Action Jackson, and do we want to throw Amanda in here or not?
Sure. Okay, fair enough.
Hey guys, I know you're about to get your podcast on, so I'll be quick. If at any time you feel like dropping your own opinion into what we're talking about, head on over to fandomnight.com, and all of the contact information for every single one of our shows, including the one you're about to watch, is there. Alright guys, I'll leave you alone.
Because, we're back at Shane. Shane isn't here. He went over to our other buddy's house because he was still upset that we didn't have that orgy with Shane being in the center of it. And I keep telling him, man, it's me, then him, then you, and then Scott films.
Well, hey.
Wow.
Yeah, it didn't happen.
Anyway,
we watched Survivor Series, and
boring.
More like, what? What?
What?
Really?
What?
Really? What?
What? Give me a beer.
There were two.
And
matches.
hell yeah.
There were only two matches that were even worth a shit.
Which sounds about right.
Yeah, we have 7 matches on the card. Not counting the three kickoff matches during the 2-hour kickoff.
Look, let me explain the kickoff. It was Matt Hardy versus Elias. Woo.
Yeah.
Followed by Formula 409 for a title match.
Yeah.
Woo.
And then, what was the other one?
For Smackdown, it was... No, the Smackdown match.
Oh, it was KO and Sami Zayn against the Breezango.
Yeah. In which case, woo.
Woo. Anyway, on to the first match. The curtain jerk is the Shield against the New Day.
I expected that match to be way more exciting than it actually was.
I was expecting it to be more mid-card.
Watch your shit. I gotta move our
even
table.
If everybody already
go.
knew the Shield was going to win that match, they still could have, made it a little less boring.
It was... They tried to make it entertaining and have some wrestling, but it's like...
Look, New Day knows how to wrestle. Okay?
Yeah.
Seth Rollins knows how to wrestle. Ambrose, 50-50. Roman,
Barely.
And the sad part is he's been in the business for many, many years. Like, dude, you should know how to fucking wrestle.
All of them have been.
Yeah. They all have been, and it's
technically,
weird.
What is it? Wasn't it like most of the Shield was in an NXT or around the exact same time as
they were
Xavier Woods and fucking Big E?
With Big E and Xavier Woods was in TNA.
Yes, he was. But when he made the jump over, because remember we did one of the first TakeOver pay-per-views.
I think Xavier Woods was in there, but I don't know about Big E.
Yeah, no, he was.
But this was kind of a clusterfuck 6-man tag. A precursor to clusterfucks.
Yeah.
With the Shield getting the win. And,
moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
Because, who cares?
Match number 2.
Technically, it did its job as the curtain jerk, but at the same time, who fucking cares? Like, it was slightly entertaining, but only slightly.
It set the precedent of how boring this pay-per-view is going to be.
Well, the matchup itself, the Shield versus the New Day, should be like at least a mid-card placement.
Yeah, it's kind of true.
Should be.
Yeah, I can think of another match that should have been the fucking curtain jerk.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, that's the third match.
Oh, is it?
Anyway.
Yeah, because next up, we have the women's traditional Survivor Series matchup.
Right.
Yeah.
That one was good.
Yeah, this was an interesting women's Survivor Series match with a I think it was yesterday they announced that it was Natalya who was brought in as the mystery partner for
Shane
SmackDown.
McMahon posted it on Twitter.
And that was like, the fuck?
Like, why wouldn't you just put that at the beginning? Why draw out unnecessary suspense?
I mean,
I'm telling you, the reason why they did this
once
suspense...
Natalya lost the title, that's when she should have instantly been put on the team.
Exactly.
Look, the reason why they drew out the suspense was the exact same reason for who is the Gold Ranger. Who is it? Who could it be? It could be Skull.
So wait.
It could be David.
So then why
it could be all these people.
So we're going to take like 20 episodes to get to the finale of being disappointed.
But
yes.
Instead of waiting until the actual pay-per-view.
Well, like I said, it's the same shit, but it's all the behind-the-scenes shit. I'm telling you. It could have been one of the Bellas. It could have been a matter of they were trying to bring in... It could have been Paige. It could have been a matter of they were trying to bring in, like, one of the... Like, they could have tried to bring in, like, Trish or Lita, but they couldn't get cleared. So because they couldn't get cleared for combat, fuck it, Natty, why not? Sure, let's go with that. Because the whole reason why Natalya ended up having to do that whole, quote, cheap shot to become the new fucking, the Raw, or the fucking, the Smackdown women's captain.
It was either last year or the year before where that happened.
It was last year, and the reason being is because fucking, she took out, I think it was Nikki, because Nikki just found out she was pregnant. That's the reason why they didn't show the attack, they just showed her laying on the ground. Oh God, I hurt, oh God, I hurt, oh God, I hurt. By the way, a month later, oh yeah, we're pregnant.
No, wait, that was Brie.
Yeah,
it was Brie.
Yeah,
yes.
Brie.
Yeah,
So,
that's it.
Brie was the one that was ambushed, or Nikki? Because I heard it was.
I think it was Brie.
Because I thought it was Nikki who was the team captain.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong.
Because I think Brie was still out because she was pregnant. So
yeah. Or maybe it was a matter of it was Nikki and Nikki got injured.
But,
I don't know. Either fucking way.
But
anyway.
The participants for Raw was Alicia Fox.
Boo! Fuck you! Take off your hat. Fucking Carmen Sandiego hat with a goddamn fucking Thanksgiving cornucopia on top of it. Boo! Get rid of it.
It was worse than Carmen Sandiego's hat.
Boo.
Much worse.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, it was.
Alicia, boo.
Anyway, Bailey.
Meh.
No hugs. No hugs today.
No hugs today, Bailey. Hold on. I got to do it in Stephanie voice. Hold on.
No hugs, Bailey.
No. No hugs, Bailey. Stephanie's a half a pack a day. No, 3 pack a day smoker.
Nia Jax.
Yay!
My girl.
Sasha Banks. And
The
Asuka.
the Empress of Tomorrow, isn't it?
Yes.
Asuka, who Seth over here orgasms over quite a bit.
Look.
She's my favorite wrestler.
Like I said, Asuka is second on the list.
We all know Nia Jax is first.
Yep.
Against Team SmackDown Live.
Something was up with her makeup, man. Like, literally, she was shiny as fuck. I don't know what she fucking changed about it. But,
Team SmackDown's Becky Lynch.
I like Becky Lynch.
Naomi.
I like Naomi.
Meh.
Carmella.
Boo.
Honestly, I
throw
don't have
throw
a
that
problem
bitch
with
out.
her. I don't have a problem with Carmella.
Tamina.
Tamina, yes.
Who the fuck is that bitch?
The Superfly's niece, I think.
Yes.
It was rhetorical.
Yeah.
Anyway, and Natalya. But
Boo! Fuck you, bitch.
But
she's new.
I don't like Natalya.
She's new.
No.
Yeah, she's new. She doesn't know the legacy.
I don't. I get it. She's from the Hart family. That doesn't mean I have to like her.
No, that's very true. She does play the heel very, very well.
She's a horrible heel.
At times.
Carmella is a better heel.
Yeah, but
Carmella's a more hated heel.
Yeah. Because she's playing
She's doing her job right.
She's playing the dumb ditzy... No, because that's always the worst fucking heel when it comes down to the female competitors. I'm all about me. I'm the fucking... Fuck on all y'all. Y'all bitches don't know shit. Fucking bitch, my man ain't your baby's daddy type of bullshit.
So, like Alexa Bliss?
No, worse.
Yeah,
worse
but
than
worse.
Alexa.
Well, yeah, I know Carmella's worse.
Like the fucking superficial fucking just... No, that's not how you need to play
a temper tantrum when I don't get my say.
Well, we'll get to the temper tantrum.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
But
later.
Asuka ends up being the sole survivor
Yes!
of this match.
Yep.
She's my favorite.
And of course, once again, the only way to get rid of Nia Jax is everybody fucking team up on her and fucking 8 count or fucking 10 count. Technically, it was an 8 count, but that's because the fucking ref was fast counting for a couple
Has
moments.
she ever lost one-on-one besides Sasha Banks?
Other than
Or
the
Bayley?
match, she had a match against Asuka in NXT for the title, and that was, quote, the only time that she has lost. But because it was NXT and she's moved up, that doesn't count.
But as far as one-on-one matches, Nia Jax doesn't really lose that often.
No, she does not.
I don't understand why they don't push her more.
They should?
Yeah, they should, but at the same time, it's once again, it's the unrealistic fucking or what is it? It's the unrealistic expectations set upon women by media. Yes, she used to be a model, but because her fucking ass jiggles every time she takes a step, fuck on her. We're not gonna push her because she's too fat. Fuck on you.
But then again, we did have a face-off between Nia Jax and Tamina, which is some blood relationships there. So.
Yes.
They're cousins, aren't they?
I do
In
believe
real
so.
life,
Yes.
I
Think
they're
so?
cousins.
Yeah, it's cousins or sisters or some shit like that.
I don't think they're sisters. I think they're cousins.
I want to
We
say...
can fact
Why do
check
we
that.
have to fucking ask
Fact
stupid
check.
goddamn questions on this fucking show?
But because of their little blood feuding is what caused Nia Jax to get counted out. Which I think was the only count-out period of this
Yes,
show.
of the
it
entire
was.
show it was.
Because
yes.
it's like quite a few times
They
we kind of thought they could do some draw count
They
outs.
always fuck her.
Um,
They literally always screw her over. No matter what match she's in. She gets screwed over.
I kind of feel sorry for her because of that fact. But then again, when it comes down to a straight one-on-one match, like I said, she rarely loses. Because...
But they don't give her one-on-one matches.
no, actually, Nia Jax is more related to Rikishi, Umaga, Reigns, and the Usos. Oh, and Yokozuna. Yeah, she's part of that family tribe.
And Tamina is related to Superfly Jimmy Snuka, who's Hawaiian,
Yeah.
but that still ties into The Rock still, so it's...
Kinda. So yes, it's a possibility that they may be like second cousins then. I don't know. I'm looking it up. Keep talking.
But yeah, Asuka does become the sole survivor, beating...
Natalia.
Yeah, in an interesting matchup that they had.
Yeah.
I mean, Natalia with her background and wrestling ability against Asuka and her ability in the ring.
You can't beat the queen of submissions.
But
Oh wow.
they can both do submissions. That's the odd thing and the
I
great
forgot
thing about
about
this
that.
matchup.
But Asuka has never lost to submission.
She has
Ever.
never tapped out and submitted, yes. So far. But like I said, with her being in the WWE, at some point they will force
she will
it.
lose,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what'd you find out about her?
Oh, I completely forgot her brother is Deuce of Deuce and Domino fame. Yeah, I know. I forgot about that motherfucker.
I tried to forget about that team.
Yeah, I know.
Because I remember Tamina used to team with the Clones
Yes.
back when they were the Clones.
Yep. The colons, yes.
Yes, the Clones.
Anyway, moving on.
Anyway, the next matchup, the third match, which should have been the curtain jerker.
Yes.
The Miz versus Baron Corbin, and Corbin wins.
Yes, well, yeah.
I said it earlier, I will repeat it again. When it comes down to this is a lesser of two evils. So it's the difference between explosive diarrhea and uncontrolled vomiting. I would rather have the explosive diarrhea because at least I can sit down for a while.
I was just happy to finally see the Miz lose.
Everyone loves to see the Miz lose. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's
Because
true.
he always has his fucking cronies with him. He never fights fair.
And he always
He's a
cheats. He
Yeah.
always
He's
cheats.
a heel, that's what they do.
He
Yeah.
shouldn't even have the Intercontinental Championship. That's the problem.
No, but he
Er-
sucks the dick of Vince McMahon so he can keep his Intercontinental
He
title.
probably also sucks the dick of Maurice's too. But
I'm just gonna stay quiet. Again, I hate the Miz, but at the same time, he does his job well.
Because he does his job safely.
He does do his job well.
He does it safely. That's why he's been around so long, is because he does it safely.
And he's a good heel.
And he does know his stuff in the ring because of all the training and as long as he's been around.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I respect about The Miz. That's it.
Yeah, the fact that he's been able to stay in an industry where basically longevity is nigh impossible.
Yeah.
Or at least not without major serious injury. Although that's not to say that Miz hasn't been injured. But, I mean, like, career-ending injuries like fucking Triple H and HBK and Cena and them have all come back from.
And Daniel Bryan.
Yes.
Yeah, especially stuff like Daniel Bryan. But,
Anyway, moving on. Next match, Cesaro and Sheamus versus the Usos.
Ooh, so penitentiary. Nothing, guys?
I could give two fucks about this match, but
at
least at the end of the day, because I gave so little.
It was
of
a good
fuck,
tag team match.
It was a great match, yes. And it wasn't a complete and total clusterfuck like 5 of the matches on this card.
A little bit of clusterfuck, not as much.
A little bit, yes, but not enough where we lost who the fuck was the legal man.
Yeah.
There's legal men? I didn't know that. Couldn't tell.
Well, I mean, technically you gotta go to the bar to find the legal man, but...
Not necessarily.
True.
You could also go to a jailhouse.
Anyway, the Usos win this tag team championship champ versus champ match. And, yeah.
It was so penitentiary.
Look, all I'm saying is they made white chicks look amazing. I mean, I've never seen the Wayans brothers. Oh, wait, wrong duo.
Oh, boy.
Facepalm.
Anyway, match 5. The women's champion versus champion, Alexa Bliss versus Charlotte Flair.
Snooze fest alert. I'm sorry, I almost fell asleep during that match.
Me and Seth has seen worse.
Yes, we've seen worse women's matches at the end of the day.
That was the only match that legitimately almost made me fall asleep.
Yeah, but that's because at the very beginning, Alexa Bliss was doing a lot of boom boom pow and like controlling the entire matchup. Like it took Charlotte, to like the last 5 fucking minutes to finally mount an offense, and then she started looking like Randy Orton, like tongue hanging out of her mouth, fucking drooling all over the fucking ring, being like, "Bitch, I own this place. I own this. I'm the face that runs the." Oh wait, wrong person.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Nay.
Just like that match, this match had in my opinion, the wrong winner. Because I think Alexa should have won it.
I think she needs to be knocked down a peg or two.
Yeah.
Well, she always needs to be knocked down a peg or two, but
too much.
Charlotte Flair beating Alexa Bliss.
Considering the fact that Charlotte, okay, I kind of get it when it comes down to like a standard fan perspective because Charlotte is technically face right now because of all of the shit that's gone down with
Ric Flair, yeah.
But at the same time, technically speaking, this is another one of these where both of these women have talent. They just don't have enough talent to make a good match.
Yeah,
like, the only thing that made this a decent match was, one, fucking they had Alexa work over Charlotte hardcore so that way then when Charlotte wins, oh my god, she fucking came back from a deficit. Bitch, no she didn't. They knew she was gonna win in the back. Fuck, the commentary team. Charlotte's got the figure 8 locked in. No, she don't. Alexa Bliss has her own goddamn legs wrapped around Charlotte's because Charlotte didn't have her fucking right leg hooked around her fucking ankle properly. Are you kidding me? She easily could have fucking dropped that shit. Like, if they wouldn't have said, go home, we're out of time, she easily could have dropped that shit, came up, done some more boom boom pow, and made Charlotte fucking come back from the deficit again. But because they were already like 2 minutes over time, although considering the fact that we got done with 13 minutes to spare, technically they could have wasted another 5 more minutes of our time. But then we would have been super pissed at this match. So I'm kind of glad it ended when it did.
Yeah, with
the
Charlotte
next
winning.
match, when we get to that point, was bullshit.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, let's go into that next match. Match 6. Brock Lesnar.
The part-time wrestler.
Even more than John Cena, part-timer. And
Yeah.
Cena's a part-timer.
Versus the phenomenal AJ Styles and the Brawler 1.
Lesnar kicks the living shit out of AJ in the beginning.
Well, see, you knew
Then
at the
they
beginning.
cut. Oh, no, hold on. Let me explain this entire match to him. So, Lesnar beats the shit out of AJ to a point where it literally, like, AJ kind of half botches because he goes to jump up and jumps too high, so Lesnar literally fucking gut checks him into the top turnbuckle and then gets pissed.
And the fucking replay cuts off AJ Styles fighting back.
That's actually what I was about to get to next. And then terrible camera angles, followed by, oh hey, there's a double down and we've already been fucking up this entire match when it comes down to our camera work. Why don't we just go ahead and do a full screen replay?
Thankfully, it's when they were both down still.
Yeah, thank the gods. Otherwise, I would have had to have summoned a Macho Man to fucking do an elbow on that entire fucking arena and just decimate the entire place.
I'm just gonna say you knew who the winner was gonna be at the very beginning before the match even fucking started.
Yeah,
You knew
that's
who was
true
gonna be the winner.
because so far it had been.
I hated the fact that it had to be Brock to tie it up.
Yeah, I know.
It was 3-2 at that point.
Yeah, so we all knew Brock was gonna fucking win that match, simply to quote tie it up and make it seem fair.
Yeah, because otherwise.
In which
SmackDown
that was
would
another
have-
thing. The fucking women's match, the fucking 5-on-5 Survivor Series. It was supposed to be a 2 count and somebody kicks out and I can't remember who it was.
It was Alicia Fox getting eliminated.
Yes, it was, and the fucking ref counted 3, and after he counts 3, that's when they did the fucking kick out, and they tried to act like, oh no, it was only supposed to be a 2, and the ref was like, I called 3, get the fuck out, bitch. It was like, who the fuck is this ref, and where's the orange spray tan guy? I want him back now.
Actually, I was glad to see Alicia Fox get taken out.
Yeah, me too, but fucking that early? Jesus, it was like, what the fuck?
To me, she
Well,
shouldn't even
Becky
have
Lynch
been there.
Went out
Yeah, that's
real
true.
early.
Yeah, Becky ended up being the first elimination, and I was a little bit pissed off about that, just because I figured it should have came down to, it should have been Becky and, damn it, why is my brain dying?
Natalia?
Yes, Natty, as the 2 on SmackDown that basically would have tried to carry the team.
But speaking of eliminations, let's go to the main event. The traditional men's Survivor Series
Which was
Raw
a little
versus
more
SmackDown.
It was a little more interesting, but still boring.
Yeah. Team Raw, Kurt Angle, Triple H, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, and Samoa Joe against Team SmackDown's Shane McMahon, John Cena, Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura, and the glorious Bobby Roode.
Just because you don't know his history, man, I'm telling you.
It's alright, I don't like him.
No, it's all right. Go back.
He may
Go back and watch some of the old school TNA, like back when fucking Joe and AJ actually, were getting proper pushes and actually doing shit because the storyline writers were like, "Yeah, do your own thing, man," and they're like, "I got some ideas."
But this was
back. Try to aim for back before Shark Boy ended up becoming Shark Stone Cold.
This was a less clusterfuck than the New Day against the Shield.
Yeah, up until the point.
Very clusterfuck.
It was super clusterfuck because at one point Angle was the legal man, and so was fucking Orton, and then all of a sudden it ends up being fucking.
Okay, it's worse than the.
Yeah, it ended up being like. No, I take that back. It was Joe was the legal man, and so was Orton. And then all of a sudden fucking
Oh, look,
Cena...
Angle's the legal man.
Yeah, all of a sudden fucking Cena tags fucking,
Cena tags Orton while they were both in the ring at the same time. It's like,
exactly. And it's like...
That's not how you do it. And this was before they took Braun Strowman through the announce table.
Yeah.
But you did get to see Nakamura.
Nakamura against Finn Balor.
Look, let me explain this match to you. You watch the first, 20 minutes. Once Nakamura and Rude get eliminated, maybe stick around for a couple of minutes to see Orton fucking take out Balor and Joe. Like, wait until after Cena gets gone. Once Orton's been eliminated, fucking the match is over. Just fucking right then and there, the match is over. Don't even worry about the fact that Triple H screwed over Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Fucking don't worry about it.
That's another what?
And then also
the storyline that
Yeah.
they're trying to build.
Yeah, and then also don't even worry about the fact that at the very end of the show, fucking Strowman literally pins fucking Triple H in a corner and screams at him.
That
Don't
was
you
awesome.
ever fucking try to play me again, or you will not live to play this game. Followed by Triple H fucking sits there, and then goes to fucking hit Strowman in the back, and Strowman says, Nope, done with you, power slam. Followed by music, followed by everybody chanting, one more time, one more time, one more. Triple H fucking starts to get up, and Strowman says, hey, guess what? Power slam number 2.
And the fans were still wanting one more. So yeah, basically, the very beginning, worth your fucking time. As soon as people start getting eliminated, fucking Triple H, Braun Strowman winners. Strowman beats the shit out of Triple H. There you go. There's your match. Moving on. No. They were announced as the sole survivors. Braun Strowman and Triple H. Even though you have to be only one person to be a sole survivor.
Yep.
Fuck up.
Anyway, moving on to the 3 count.
Yep, let's go into the 3 count. First one. Worst match of the night.
Ooh.
Let's
so many to choose from.
Let's have Amanda go first.
So many to choose from.
The women's title match. Alexa versus Charlotte.
So many to choose from.
That's my worst pick.
That's your worst pick?
That's my worst pick.
So many to choose from.
Everybody gets one.
I know Spider-Man. This is my show. I know how the rules work.
Everybody gets one.
Fuck! You know what? Just because it was in the wrong place on the fucking card, Miz versus Baron Corbin. That should have been your goddamn curtain jerk, not the fucking mid-card. Although, technically speaking, Cesaro and Sheamus versus the Usos is your mid-card. Like, literal mid-card, but still. Because technically that should have been moved up. You know what? I'll go into that when I give my score.
You know what? I had to agree. The worst match, the match I didn't give the most crap about, was the Miz versus Baron Corbin. And that match should have been a curtain jerker because, seriously, nobody really gives a flying fuck anymore about the Miz or Baron Corbin. Because it's like, why do they even have the titles anymore since nobody gives a fuck about them?
Yeah.
So, now that we got the worst out of the way, let's go into two. Best match of the night.
Cesaro and Sheamus versus the Usos.
The 5-on-5 women's.
Especially seeing as how fucking Sheamus's fucking frosted white literally looks like they had painted his hair with fucking actual spray paint. Kept getting in Jimmy and Jay's beard, so they started looking like goddamn Ra's al Ghul for a while there. I was like, holy fuck, if they reboot Batman again, there you go. 2 actors for the price of 1.
Oh.
Hey, look, another special guest.
Oh, it's Shane. Yeah.
By the way, we're in the middle of the 2nd count, best match of the night. What's your best match?
Probably the tag team.
Which tag team?
Usos.
Hey, look, another vote for the Usos.
Am I the only one that's going with the women's 5-on-5?
The only reason I can't pick the women's 5-on-5 is because of the fuck up from the referee.
That big fuck up.
If it wasn't for that, it would basically, I wouldn't be able to pick. It would be a tie between those 2 matches. But because the ref botched, and because, once again, the only way to take out fucking Nia Jax is to, oh, she's been taken out and can't get back into the ring before the 10 count. Lick my sweaty nutsack.
Okay, so for me, I kind of don't want to pick this as my favorite, but I kind of have to.
the main men's Survivor Series match.
The main event? As
Really?
best? Like I said, maybe like the first 20 or 25 minutes, yeah, but fuck.
Well, I mean, that's his choice. That's his choice.
Yeah, I mean,
That's his
it
choice.
had some great matchups in it
Yeah,
that I wanted to
that's
see
true.
and got to see.
Well,
Where
you got to see like 2 seconds of it. Like you didn't really get a full blown match.
yeah, but if I couldn't go with Brock Lesnar versus AJ Styles because
Well, that one was.
Yeah, we
no.
we already knew the fucking Lesnar was gonna win for one, and then for two, the other problem also comes down to a matter of fucking Lesnar threw his little fucking hissy fit that at the very beginning when AJ accidentally jumped too high, and fucking fucked his shit up. In which case, fucking Lesnar gets more pissed off that he goes to gut check AJ and literally throws his own fucking ass in AJ's face. And basically gives AJ whiplash in between the fucking top and middle turnbuckle. And he was like, "God damn it, you made me look bad." Throw into the other corner.
the reason I'm not picking that is because of the Brock bullshit. Because
Oh, yeah, there's that too.
if there wasn't the whole Raw versus SmackDown thing on this, it probably would have been a better matchup.
Shit, if they would have put this as the fucking main event like I was figuring, AJ probably would have won.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, if like I said, if the whole Raw versus SmackDown tally thing wasn't going on, AJ probably would have won.
Yeah.
But
shit.
yeah, for me, I'm going to go with the men's Raw versus SmackDown Survivor Series match for the favorite. So let's hop into the third.
3.
Score this mofo.
2.5.
Generous.
Yeah, I'm being generous, and that's only because I liked the women's 5 and 5 a lot.
1.9. They fucked up so bad. First of all, Miz and Baron Corbin should have been your curtain jerk. Second of all, where the fuck are you finding these referees? Are they fans? There was a ref in the crowd. He would have made a better fucking referee than the referee that was in that goddamn 5-on-5 women's match. And then you're gonna fucking put the goddamn one of the best matches of the night as the dead mid-card and let fucking Alexa Bliss and fucking Charlotte Flair be fucking up there because, oh, well, they're the women's fucking champs. We need to be kinder to the women. Fuck that. You guys already knew that match was gonna goddamn suck. You should have bumped that up. And then, at the same time, Lesnar and AJ should have been your fucking main event. Now, I understand the reason why, and it's because of the whole Triple H Strowman thing. I get that. Alright, fair enough. But when it comes down to the fucking quality, technically speaking, the 5-on-5 Survivor Series matchup should have been your second to last. Just because of all the awesome team-ups. And there shouldn't have been all this stupid bullshit of fucking, I'm fucking Triple H and I want to make sure Kurt Angle gets fired, so I'm going to come in and fucking pedigree him and fucking act like I'm helping Shane and then pedigree fucking Shane and get a 1, 2, 3. Only Braun Strowman looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing?
Hey, Shane,
What the fuck?
you want to give a score to Survivor Series?
2.
A 2?
Fuck Brock
Man, I
Lesnar.
was the most generous.
Fuck Brock
So
Lesnar.
far.
He was in the ring with a much more superior fucking wrestler.
Yeah.
And he fucking, I'm tired of that shit.
Yeah, but he also threw a fucking temper tantrum because fucking AJ slipped because he jumped too high.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I
I don't
know.
give a fuck. I would have fucking actually fucking...
Beat his ass.
I would have beat his ass.
Oh, AJ did start throwing legit fucking punches to a point where it kind of stunned Brock for a second. Like, wait, what?
I hope he broke his fucking ankle.
Because
He
I
did
guess
against
apparently Brock forgot he wrestled in Japan. In Japan, you learn to fucking wrestle. If you don't, you're gonna get hit.
The opening match with the with the New Day and the Shield was okay.
No, that was disappointing as fuck.
As a curtain jerk, it was okay, and we could give it a pass.
It was alright. We all
it
knew the
should
Shield,
not have
we
been
all
the
knew the
curtain
Shield
jerk.
was gonna win.
But they could have made it more entertaining than it actually was.
The women's stuff was okay. It sucks that because you know who's gonna win.
Yeah.
You didn't know for the Raw women though.
Yeah, I did. Raw women were gonna win. You think Asuka was gonna lose yet?
Oh yeah.
They're not gonna lose. Asuka's not gonna lose right now.
No.
We just didn't foresee Asuka being the
Yeah,
only
we didn't.
one.
We didn't foresee her being the sole survivor.
I did. Oh, trust me. I saw that coming a mile away.
Oh, I didn't. I figured it was gonna be. I figured
either.
it was gonna be fucking her and Sasha, and then Sasha probably get like fucking knocked out, and then Asuka come in and fucking like beat the ever living shit. I didn't think it was gonna be Asuka in a 2-on-1 at the very end.
The Miz,
and then
the
Asuka
Miz,
fucking dominated.
Yeah.
the Baron Corbin Miz fight wasn't bad.
It was pointless.
I didn't even know who was going to win that one. That one is one I didn't know, but I was rooting.
But that's because we didn't give a fuck. But yeah, we had said earlier before he walked in. Yeah, we were all rooting for Baron Corbin.
I was rooting for Baron Corbin, and
Like I said, it's the lesser of two evils.
What about the women's title match?
I'm upset.
That one was a snooze fest.
I love Alexa Bliss, and I'm upset by it. But
That
that's
bitch
me.
needs to lose.
She did lose. And you saw
I'm
she
glad.
And the Uso fight with
That was a good match.
with the Bar. That's because
Uso.
the penitentiary man is strong.
Look,
I don't give a fuck. Usos are awesome.
Look, like I said earlier, fucking Sheamus's fucking painted hair literally had both Jimmy and Jay looking like goddamn Ra's al Ghul. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, and if you do happen to watch the Lesnar AJ match, try to look and find the point where AJ's fucking, I think it's his
left.
Yeah, it's his left
was like
arm
up-
gets
up in
fucking
here.
split open.
Yep.
It's like a 4-inch gash.
Although it must not be that deep if it wasn't bleeding.
No,
out
it
bad.
wasn't. It wasn't that, but I mean, it was still a bit of a gash because like he got fucking literally ripped open.
Well, Scott, we haven't heard your vote yet.
Well, I'm agreeing with a lot of this shit, especially Miz. Like I said, Miz and Baron Corbin should have been curtain jerker. The New Day versus the Shield should have been mid. Brock against AJ is a main event attraction.
Yes.
It should be. And instead, we just had to have Triple H do his ego trick.
And it's bullshit
Yeah.
because last year's Survivor Series, it was Goldberg and Brock the main event.
Yeah.
We did the 5-on-5 men's elimination was the second to last match.
Yep.
That one was a good one. This year was not good.
Yep.
This was awful because I'm not okay. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm more of a Smackdown fan than I am a Raw fan. I don't like seeing the brand that I like more lose, especially when AJ's more talented than Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
Oh, a lot more talented.
And it pisses me off that because Vince McMahon will not take the dick out of his mouth.
Yeah.
All the marquees and marketing that they did for Survivor Series. Guess who had the biggest images? Brock, AJ.
That usually means main event.
Yeah. That's the biggest draw of the show.
Not this time. You know why? Because Hunter inserted himself in this match and instantly became storyline, bitches. Printing that money. Look at this. I got a storyline. It's gonna print money. It's gonna print money. No, it's not, Hunter. Sit the fuck down. Shut the fuck up.
All the fucking...
You're either out here working or you're gonna be in the fucking back and just call some shots, dude.
All the fucking...
I still respect you as a worker, but for fuck's sakes, man.
all the things I was thinking that could happen with the return of Paige, or even with what happened with last year's Survivor Series, Nikki Bella knocking Natalya out and taking her spot. Some surprises. There were the only fucking surprise, which wasn't a surprise, was Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn being cocksuckers.
Yeah.
Because that means that they're probably going to Raw. Which, to be fair, I'm glad because I don't like either one of them.
Well, either that or they're going to get punished really bad on SmackDown.
Yeah.
I'd put him up against fucking, I don't know, because Strowman could come to SmackDown after what he did to the boss.
Oh, no. Strowman's going to stay on Raw, and there's going to be a big fucking storyline about that, where now he's going to be trying to tear apart the entire fucking Raw locker room.
Which is fine, because I like Strowman a lot. Strowman is cool. He's a good character. For, like I said, before being the monster, he's got good character.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, John Cena and I felt like Randy Orton were wasted. Those guys are fucking main eventers.
Shit.
And I felt like they were wasted.
Let me see here. Angle was slightly wasted, but at the same time, he hasn't fucking worked a match since fucking last pay-per-view. So, I mean,
Well, aside from some live events.
Yeah. Triple H was overused, but at the same time, that's because the company is literally in his back pocket. Mm-hmm. He's gonna inherit it the day that fucking Vinnie Mac dies.
So as soon as Vince dies, Triple H will be able to call more shots than he already is. So that's why he's fucking center stage, listen to me.
Right.
Strowman, he was actually utilized properly.
Yeah.
Balor, underutilized. Joe, underutilized. Shane, he played his part. Cena, technically you're right, he was slightly underutilized, but technically he played his role. Orton, underutilized. Nakamura, underutilized. Rude,
Get fucked on.
He did his job. They could have used him a little bit more, but at the same time,
But like I said, they had some great matchups in this match.
It was a breath of fresh air to see Braun not get fucked on and get counted out.
Yeah.
Or get fucking...
Oh, you mean like my baby girl did?
Yeah, okay, your baby girl's always going to... Until she...
Yeah, I know, which is some fucking bullshit.
Which, you know what? You know what? You got to push Asuka.
Yeah, I know.
Got to push Asuka. But Nia...
That's why she's second. And not just because I got that
Nia,
thing for
Nia
for
will
Japanese.
get her. Nia will get her chance.
But because of the odd bullshit stuff, I'm giving this a 2.
So yeah, your old lady was super generous. Thank God we don't do everything like we do on the other shows where it's, add them and divide them.
Yeah. Well, like I said, like we said yesterday, go watch NXT.
Yeah, go watch.
Shit, that's what I said today when I updated the fucking Facebook after Scotty was like, hey, by the way, episode's done. I was like, shut up, I'm watching Punisher. I'll get to it later.
Was watching Punisher while I was also watching the Ash vs. Evil Dead Season 1.
Yeah.
While doing the episode.
Yeah. This pay-per-view had potential, and they wasted it.
By the way, what episode am I on?
It was... There was some good parts.
Oh, wow, I'm on episode 7.
That's
already.
it.
Nice.
So, that's it for the Survivor Series. And that's it for the 3 count.
Hey guys, did you like that podcast? If so, remember to check out fandomnight.com. At fandomnight.com, you can drop a line to this show, or you could check out other podcasts as well. We cover all kinds of topics, everything from comic books, wrestling, movies, TV shows, video games, animes, mangas. It's outrageous. We seem to have a podcast for just about everything, and you have access to it just by going over to fandomnight.com. So, check it out, guys. We're going to get out of here.
And she's still not moving. I don't think she can recover from this, Cole. The traditional Survivor Series Elimination Tag Team match is such a wild card, especially when you bring together so many combustible elements. This match is living proof that the divas of the WWE are so much more than just a pretty smile. I'm told her photo galleries are responsible for a good portion of WWE's.com's huge traffic numbers last month. Once again, thank you for tuning into this great women's matchup. The Irish last kicker telling her opponents how she really feels.
I don't know, guys. I really thought we would have seen the finisher already.
Just a matter of time now before this superstar goes for the finisher. And when that happens, you can bet this one's over.
I think we're at the point in this match where the finisher could be used at any moment here.
The way I see it, this might be a good time for the finisher.
What a treat we have here with WWE Women's Superstars in action.
Becky is showing her stuff right now, big time.
Who can ever forget the embarrassing events of 1994 when the entire team of Shawn Michaels, Diesel, Jeff Jarrett, Owen Hart, and Jim Neidhart were eliminated all at the same time? I've talked to several people who think she's bitten off more than she can chew here. I can't say that I agree. I want to take a moment to thank all of you for tuning in to one of the greatest women's matchups I've ever seen. The victory here would undoubtedly put the rest of the Divas locker room on notice.
Don't know if it's going to work, but Becky is playing mind games now.
You got to wear your opponent down. Find that little weakness that could help you end up with a victory. Who knows what's going to happen? This match could go anywhere.
Becky is showing her stuff right now, big time.
I always find it interesting to see how these teams interact. There are so many unique personalities, and oftentimes they don't necessarily mesh well. Folks, it was in the city of Houston, Texas that Stone Cold Steve Austin did the unthinkable when he aligned himself with Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania 17. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other. Folks, it was in the city of Houston, Texas that Stone Cold Steve Austin did the unthinkable when he aligned himself with Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania 17. The Irish lass kicker telling her opponents how she really feels. Who can ever forget the embarrassing events of 1994 when the entire team of Shawn Michaels, Diesel, Jeff Jarrett, Owen Hart, and Jim Neidhart were eliminated all at the same time? I always find it interesting to see how these teams interact. There are so many unique personalities, and oftentimes they don't necessarily mesh well. What great action we've had in this match. Great women's action here in WWE. The traditional Survivor Series elimination tag team match is such a wild card, especially when you bring together so many combustible elements.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
A lot of chatter on social media over this Divas match here tonight.
Becky is showing her stuff right now, big time.
Folks, it was in the city of Houston, Texas that Stone Cold Steve Austin did the unthinkable when he aligned himself with Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania 17. Folks, it was in the city of Houston, Texas that Stone Cold Steve Austin did the unthinkable when he aligned himself with Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania 17.
What a treat we have here with WWE Women's Superstars in action.
The competition in the Divas division right now is the hottest I've seen in a very long time.
Don't know if it's going to work, but Becky is playing mind games now.
I can tell you these Divas have been looking forward to this match for a long time. I always find it interesting to see how these teams interact. There are so many unique personalities, and oftentimes they don't necessarily mesh well.
Becky is showing her stuff right now, big time.
Who knows what's going to happen? This match could go anywhere.
The traditional Survivor Series elimination tag team match is such a wild card, especially when you bring together so many combustible elements.
Don't know if it's going to work, but Becky is playing mind games now.
Folks, it was in the city of Houston, Texas that Stone Cold Steve Austin did the unthinkable when he aligned himself with Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania 17. WWE fans watching this match all around the world. Who can ever forget the embarrassing events of 1994 when the entire team of Shawn Michaels, Diesel, Jeff Jarrett, Owen Hart, and Jim Neidhart were eliminated all at the same time?
These competitors are just trying to stay under control.
Becky is showing her stuff right now, big time.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
I want to take a moment to thank all of you for tuning in to one of the greatest women's matchups I've ever seen.
The athleticism on display by the Divas is absolutely off the charts. Absorbing a little bit of punishment here. Nothing to be overly concerned about, though.
Don't know if it's going to work, but Becky is playing mind games now.
Once again, thank you for tuning into this great women's matchup. Great women's action here in WWE.
The Irish lass kicker telling her opponents how she really feels. Folks, it was in the city of Houston, Texas that Stone Cold Steve Austin did the unthinkable when he aligned himself with Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania 17. The traditional Survivor Series Elimination Tag Team match is such a wild card, especially when you bring together so many combustible elements.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
I always find it interesting to see how these teams interact. There are so many unique personalities, and oftentimes they don't necessarily mesh well. I don't recall the last time I've seen these Divas look more focused than they do here tonight. Who can ever forget the embarrassing events of 1994 when the entire team of Shawn Michaels, Diesel, Jeff Jarrett, Owen Hart, and Jim Neidhart were eliminated all at the same time?
Becky is showing her stuff right now, big time.
Folks, it was in the city of Houston, Texas that Stone Cold Steve Austin did the unthinkable when he aligned himself with Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania 17. The traditional Survivor Series Elimination Tag Team match is such a wild card, especially